Hi, everybody. I'm Meteorologist AJ Colby here in the Weather Center. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a terrific day today. We ended up seeing a decent amount of sunshine after a cloudy start and even some showery weather around. That wet weather isn't completely out of the area just yet, but there are signs that the last few vestiges of showery weather and even some thunder are about ready kind of collapse in on themselves, setting the stage for what appears to be a very pleasant evening on the way. So let's have a quick look. First of all, start with radar. And the NEXRAD Doppler radar out of Hopkins Airport there is showing some showers and maybe even a few embedded thunderstorms down in Stark County heading in toward Columbiana. You can see there's some pretty heavy rain south and east of around Canton over to East Sparta. And those showers look like they're weakening, actually, as they move off toward the east-southeast. A couple of light rain showers extending on up toward Alliance. But other than that, it looks like a pretty clean radar picture for the rest of northeast Ohio. There may be a sprinkle there south and west of around Worcester. Checking out CribCam now. A lovely shot there from the City of Cleveland Water Division. Always an interesting shot to look at, that's for sure. And you can see a few little stratus cloud left over from the convection earlier this morning. Meantime, we'll check the boaters. North winds becoming northeast at 5 to 10 knots, waves 2 feet or less. That's for tonight. And then tomorrow, nor'easter again at 5 to 10, waves 2 feet or less. The water temperature is a very toasty 76 degrees. Currently off of Cleveland Harbor, and that taken at a depth of, a little over 30 feet, I believe, if memory serves. And unfortunately, it usually doesn't. Here's a look at radar or satellite imagery. And the convection from this morning, you can see kind of blossoming there during the heat of the day. Most of it blows out of here by around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. A wider view showing some high and mid-level cloud cover kind of skirting across parts of southern Ohio, right in there. And a pretty good thunderstorm there over southern Indiana down into Illinois. But that's pretty much the extent of it. We'll widen the view, show you some showery, thundery weather moving up the East Coast. There's some pretty decent rain falling around Raleigh right now and some thunderstorms from about Myrtle Beach on up the East Coast, the eastern seaboard, all connected to a weather system just to the north of the Gulf. We'll give you a wider perspective on radar here, show you some storm clusters around St. Louis and Louisville, also some stormy weather south of Charleston, and again up toward our nation's capital and Philadelphia, south of Philly, picking up some thundery weather at this time. So how do the maps look? Well, a couple of weather features to watch. The most prominent weather feature is high pressure over southern lower Michigan. You can see that actually strengthens a couple of center of high pressures. They're showing up around Milwaukee as well. This area expanding into tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon as well. By tomorrow night, the area sprawling out over the southern Great Lakes and keeping it very dry as we head into the weekend as well. Weekend looks to be fairly dry, and the next chance for showery, thundery weather is not going to happen, I don't think, until we're looking at the earliest, maybe Tuesday of next week. We'll see how things play out. Maybe even into Monday. But as of right now, you can see how the computer models continue to residual leftover mid and maybe even low-level cloud cover all scatters out by tonight. We're setting the stage for a sunny day on Friday and then into Saturday, perhaps a few high-level decorative clouds. And that's the worst-case scenario as of this point. How about dew point levels? Boy, we have got a nice dry air mass, less humid. Still felt a little stuffy earlier today, but you can see things have really dried out, and that less humid air mass stays in place on into the weekend. Our forecast for tonight goes as follows. Pretty simple. Clear skies to mostly clear, which it is right now. Otherwise, pretty uneventful. The nighttime low down to 60. Sundown tonight, 8:51 is our sunset time, when the last rays of the sun, direct sun, dip below the horizon. North winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Fairly comfortable, I would say, so the AC gets a little bit of a rest. Bright sunshine tomorrow, a great way to kick off our weekend, and seasonably warm. High temperature of 80 degrees, sun up at 617. Winds will be light out of the northeast at 5 to 10, freshening things up. Here's a look at the extended outlook now, and the weekend looking grand, especially if you like it hot. The second part of the weekend. Saturday's high, 85, 65, the overnight low, toasty on Sunday. In fact, some would call it just downright hot with a high near 90. Showers and maybe even some rumbles of thunder on Monday. We'll give it a 40% probability right now, the high near 90 again. And I do think the best chance for rain is coming up on Tuesday. Showers and thunderstorms, we'll give it a 60% probability right now, with a high of 85 degrees. So we're not going to be, I don't think, completely devoid of sunshine, but there is moisture in the offing, and many folks are very, very happy about that because we could sure use the rain. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. As always, I really appreciate you stopping by here on this Thursday from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am AJ Colby. Have a great night.